Wow. Okay, so let's go have the Roborock Q10 S5 do a corner cleaning test. We're gonna select the corner. We're gonna do vacuum and mop, suction power, turbo, high water flow, 2 passes, and deep route. All right, and then just hit the play button. So it's gonna undock. Again, I pre-wet the mop pad so it's ready to go. It's gonna travel to that room and start mopping. Okay, here's the Roborock Q10 S5 vacuuming and mopping this floor. It's got a bunch of long hairs. It's doing a good job. Now it doesn't have a side brush that it can extend into the corner. Yeah, he's doing a good job. We're going to check the obstacle avoidance and how it mops up these muddy paw prints. Now it does have a mop pad that it can raise and lower 8 millimeters. It's got a carpet detect sensor, and it's vibrating that mop pad also. It's got an onboard water tank, and it's squirting water down onto that mop pad to keep it wet. And since it has Lidar navigation, it can vacuum and mop in nice straight lines. All right, it does struggle with cables sometimes. Those can be really hard to detect. Yeah, it is going to run that cable over. Okay, I had to take the cable out. It does better with like household objects like a shoe or a larger kid's toy. Now I turned the suction power down so we could hear that mop pad that it's vibrating it. And it is doing a good job of mopping. So it's slowed down, it senses that something's there. Now it's going to kind of go around that obstacle from different angles. It doesn't have a camera or anything on board, but it does have a sensor on the front that can recognize obstacles. That's what it's doing right now, and then it's going to avoid that. And then in the app, we see that it recognized the obstacle. It doesn't take a picture, but it avoids it. Wow, it's doing a good job on those muddy paw prints. Now the mud is wet and dry in some areas. Wow, did an excellent job, because some of that is dried on. Wow. Huh, that is amazing. I did an excellent job. And I really like in the app, you can see right where it's cleaned and you can see where it is in real time. Okay, I really like when it has this deep cleaning pattern. It's on the second pass and it's doing the perimeter of the room. Now, again, it doesn't have a side brush that extends, but that is a really good job of cleaning. Along the edges, we're gonna check for hair wrap. Got those muddy paw prints. Again, it's going to do the perimeter of the room again because we're in the deep cleaning. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. It didn't get that little area right there, but man, for the center of the room, this is amazing. Now, I did put some fake dog poop down. It doesn't recognize cables very well. You can see it didn't recognize. It does go into furniture pretty good. Now, a few of the hairs, it kind of drug, but on the second pass, it should get them. But I was blown away by this. Again, they have a Q10 S5 that doesn't vibrate the mop pad. It's not sensing an obstacle, I don't think. Oh, it's going this way now, that's why. And it should know that that shoe is there, yeah. And it's gonna avoid that shoe again. There's also really cool features. You can do so say it's cleaning your entire house and you're like, oh, somebody just made a mess here. Tap the plus button and you can add another zone. It'll go clean that zone and then finish the job that it was doing. Or say it's bothering you. You've got it cleaning your entire house, but you want it to clean your entire house, but it's just really bothering you in a room. You can hit skip area. It'll skip the room it's in and go right to the next room. Just super nice features. I can change everything on the fly. I can ramp the suction up. There's high. I can go to quiet. I can change the water flow. I wish this deep clean was on more Roborocks. They seem to just have these two. I like that deep clean pattern. And again, we can just see exactly where it is. Yeah, this is retailing for $400. Yeah, man, when this comes down, if you can buy this for $300, I would pay $350 for this because it is a pretty cool robot that's doing a great job. $400 at full price, it's going to be a good robot, but you're just paying a little bit too much in my opinion. You could bump, see, I think it did recognize it. You could bump up to a Dream L10S that washes the mop pads. On this pass, it should sense that. Okay, I think it is. But it gets too close to it. I mean, yes, even the brush roller, it's not going to run it over, which is good, but it gets pretty close to it. And if it's ever off, you know, say that fake poop was just over a little bit and it was, you know, it all has to deal with how it sees it. That robot could have been in a cleaning pattern just a little bit off and then it runs it over. So while it's recognizing it now, which is good, that's not foolproof with pet waste. No robot vacuum cleaner is foolproof. It's just way too many variables. It could be flat, it could be runny. You know, I don't know that one will ever be foolproof. And if you've ever seen the videos with one that run them over, it's pretty bad. So okay, it's working. And it does recognize it. It doesn't, again, it's not going to take a picture. It's not going to tell you what it was. Now, the reason you get that little symbol is because I'm just learning some stuff about obstacle avoidance. It has to be programmed in the robot from Roborock, what these things look like. And then it just compares it to what its memory is. And if it compares it and comes up with a resemblance, then it's going to give you that symbol. Like Lego toys, it doesn't recognize, but it tries to avoid them, but you'll just get it'll just go around them. So we're getting, this is pretty incredible. Back to mopping. I mean, I should do the, all right, let's do the, it's a little dirty, but you know, that's pretty incredible. Again, corner cleaning, it's not there. It's not designed for corner cleaning. That is more advanced robots that can extend that side brush. That's for anti-tangle, which we're going to flip it over and see how the long hairs did, because it picked up all the long hairs. But with this model, you're going to be doing all the work. I'll be emptying the dustbin and taking the mop pad off myself.
Cleaning completed. Returning to dock.
All right, it's going to lift the mop pad and return to the base station. And what a difference. We've got a $1,600 robot compared to a $400 robot. Just a base station. This one is, it auto empties, has dirty water tank, clean water tanks. It washes the mop pads all in one. Love it, but super expensive. But worth it. This is a good robot. The Curve X. I've got lots of videos on it. All right, so that's all it does. It'll be sitting there waiting for you. There is that plastic thing you can put down underneath, but let's just see how it did. Oh, wow, it did pretty good. Now, again, I didn't say it would be 100% foolproof, but that comb does help with long hair wrap, we can see. Yeah, that did a good job. There's the mop pad. I've got to take it off. Press. Normally, you don't have to flip it over like I did. You just press these two little buttons on each side, and it comes off. And then I can just take this over to the sink, pull that off, wash that up. And again, once, you know, I'm not sure exactly how often, but you are going to have to manually empty this yourself. And there's everything. There's all the long hairs. Did an excellent job. But there's the water tank side. So yeah, I highly recommend this. This is just a dad approved. $400 is kind of high for what you're getting, but hopefully this will go on sale. I will put a link to it in the show description notes. If you purchase the product using my link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these honest reviews. I'll be comparing this to the Q10 S5 Plus. That's a much cheaper robot, and it definitely shows. I also have a brand new website, justadadapproved.com. That's where you can see all the products not all the products, but I developed it myself. So it's really generic and basic, but at least I got a place where I can start showing people which products I approve of instead of going through all my videos. You know, I got over 5,000 videos on my YouTube channel, which can be really hard to decipher and figure out. But on this webpage, Just a Dad Approved, all one word, justadadapproved.com, you can see the robot vacuum cleaners I approve, the coffee makers, vacuum cleaners, and different other products that I recommend. So again, it's got the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. This is going to be an amazing product. I can't thank you enough for all your support and help. This YouTube channel would not be possible without all of us, and I feel like this is our channel. People have been requesting for more fake poop videos. Again, it did recognize it. They're just not foolproof. So thanks everybody. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.